Hello student, good morning. So today I am going to discuss new topic. So today our topic is when pulley is fixed at the edge of a frictionless table, then we have to find the tension T in the string and acceleration. Okay, so here we take any table and we fixed pulley at the edge of a frictionless table. So there are two bodies of mass M1 and M2. Okay, a body having mass M2 is placed on a frictionless table and a body having mass M1 is attached with other ends of a string and it is hanging. Okay, and this string passed over pulley. Okay, so now we have to find the tension T in the string and let M1 greater than M2. I mean this first body heavier than second body. Okay, then the motion of this body move vertically downward directions and this body will move right hand sides. Okay, right hand directions with acceleration A. Okay, so now we see that here the free body diagram. Free body diagram of first body having mass M1. Okay, and here we take this body M1 having mass M1. The weight of this body always vertically downward directions and that is M1G, and the tension T in the string which work vertically upward directions. Okay, so now this body will move vertically downward direction with acceleration A. So there will be a net force working on this body, and that net force will be M1A is equal to weight of this body minus tension T. I mean that this weight of this body is greater than tension T in the string. Okay, because this body will move vertically downward directions. Okay, so here we give it equation number 1. So now we discuss the free body diagram of second body. Okay, I mean this body. Okay, so here how many forces working on this body? So weight of this body. So now we see that here. So we take second body having mass M2. So weight of this body with vertically downward directions, and that is M2G, and the normal force working vertically upward directions. Okay, that is N, denoted by N here. Okay, and the tension T in the string. Okay, tension T in the string here. Okay, and this body will move right hand side with acceleration A. Okay, so now net force working on this body is, firstly we write here M2G is equal to normal. Okay, these two forces balance each other. Okay, having equal magnitudes, and this body will move right hand side with acceleration A. So there will be net force on this body, and that net force is M2A is equal to tension T. Okay, this is equation number 2 and this is equation number 3 here. Okay, so now what we do here, firstly we take any table and we fixed pulley at the edge of a frictionless table, and there are two bodies having mass M1 and M2. Okay, there are two bodies having mass M1 and M2. Okay, and this M1 connect with this second body M2 having mass M2 with this string, and this string pass over this pulley having tension T. Okay, so now the first body is heavier than second body. So now this body will move vertically downward directions and this body will move right hand side with acceleration A. Okay, so how many forces working on this body? There are two forces working on this body. Weight of this body working downward directions and the tension T is in the string vertically upward directions. Okay, so this body will move vertically downward direction with acceleration A. So there will be a net force working on this body, and that net forces will be weight minus tension T. Okay, so here the net force will be weight minus tension T, but here when we consider this body is placed on this table, so that the weight of this body working vertically downward directions and the normal force working upward directions. So magnitude of both these forces are equal, but their directions will be opposite to each other. So this cancel to each other. Okay, but we write here M2G is equal to normal force. Okay, and this body will move right hand side with acceleration A. So only tension T working here. Okay, so net force will be tension T. So now we have to find the acceleration and tension T. Okay, so how we now we solving these three equations and we will get acceleration and tension T. So now we see that okay, so we write here all these equations. M1A is equal to M1G minus T, and M2G is equal to normal force N. This is equation number 2 and this is equation number 1, and M2A is equal to T, equation number 3. Okay, So now we have to find the acceleration and tension T in the string. Okay. And so firstly we add equation number 1 and equation number 3. Okay. So firstly we take left hand side terms. Okay, and then we add it. M1A plus M2A is equal to now we take right hand side term M1G minus T plus this T, and T and T will cancel to each other. Okay, and here we take A common, M1 plus M2 left inside this bracket. Okay, so only left here M1G. Okay, so now we easily find out the acceleration here, M1G upon M1 plus M2. Okay, so this is your acceleration. Okay, so now we have to find the tension T in the string. Okay, so now we put this value here in equation number 3, and then we will get tension T in the string. So tension T here, T is equal to, okay, M2, and we put this value M1 G upon M1 plus M2. So this is the tension T in the string. So this is the value. Okay. So our next topic is when three bodies arranged on a frictionless table. Okay, so here there are three bodies having mass M, capital M, M1 and M2. Okay, so here we take two pulleys. Okay, there are two pulleys connected here, and both of these pulleys are fixed at the edge of a frictionless table. So we take three bodies having mass M1, M2 and capital M. A body having mass capital M is placed on a frictionless table, while the bodies having mass M1 and M2 are connected with M through pulleys and these strings having tension T1 and T2. Okay, so now we have to find the tension T1, T2 and acceleration. Okay, I mean here M1 greater than M2. Okay, so now this body will move vertically downward direction with acceleration A, and this body will move vertically upward with acceleration A. Similarly, this body will move left hand side with acceleration A. Okay, so here we have to find the tension T in the string. Okay, so tension T1 and T2 and acceleration. Okay, I repeat again what we do here. Firstly, we take any table here. Okay, and we take two pulleys, and these both pulleys are connected at the edge of this frictionless table. So we take three bodies having mass M1, M2 and capital M. A body having mass capital M is placed on a frictionless table, while the other bodies having mass M1 and M2 are connected with M, capital M through pulleys and this string having tension T1 and T2. Okay, so now we discuss free body diagram. Free body diagram of first body having mass M1. Okay, how many forces working on this body? So that are two forces working on this body. Okay, weight of this body work vertically downward directions, that is M1G, and tension T1 in the string which work vertically upward directions. Okay, but this body will move vertically downward direction with acceleration A. So net force on this body will be M1A equal to M1G minus tension T1. Okay, here the weight of this body greater than tension T1 in the string. Okay, this we give it question number 1. And now we discuss free body diagram of second body having mass M2. Okay, mass M2. Okay, and this body will move vertically upward directions with acceleration A, and weight of this body will work vertically downward directions, and the tension T1 in the string which act vertically upward directions here. Okay, and this body also move vertically upward direction with acceleration A. So net force on this body will be, here the tension T2 is greater than weight of this body, and net force on this body is M2A is equal to T2 minus M2G. Okay, we give it a question number 2. And now we discuss free body diagram of this body having mass M. Okay, and this body having mass capital M. So here this body placed on this table. Okay, so weight of this body will vertically downward directions. Okay, and that is a M1 mg, and normal force work vertically upward directions. Okay, and these two forces having equal magnitude and opposite direction, so these two forces cancel each other. Okay, and the other two forces are tension T1 in the string, sorry, tension T2 in the string here, and tension T1 in the string. Okay, these two forces working on this body, but this body will move left hand side with acceleration A. Okay, so here T1 greater than T2, so net force on this body will be ma. Okay, this body will move with acceleration A, so ma. Okay, the mass of the body and acceleration A, T1 minus T2. Okay, and we give it equation number 3, and equation number 4 also we give it mg, and the weight of this body is equal to normal force, equation number 4. Okay, so now we have 4 equations, and after solving these 4 equations we will get tension T1, T2 and acceleration. Okay, so now we see that. Okay, so now we write firstly all equations here. M1g, here the M1g, sorry, M1a is equal to M1g minus T1, first number equations, and second number M2a is equal to T2 minus M2g, equation number 2, and Ma is equal to T2 minus, sorry, T1 minus T2. Okay, equation number 3, and equation number 4 was mg is equal to normal force. Okay, equation number 4. Okay, now we have to find the acceleration. Okay, firstly we have to find the acceleration, so we add equation number 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so here firstly we add all the left hand terms, so that are m1a, m2a plus ma is equal to, now we add right hand terms, m1g minus t1 plus t2 minus m2g and plus t1 minus t2. Okay, so here t1 and t1 will cancel to each other, and t2 and t2 will cancel to each other. Okay, so here we take a common here, and what left inside this bracket, m1 plus m2 plus capital M. Okay, and here we take g common here, and m1 minus m2. Okay, left inside this bracket, and now we have to find the acceleration, and we already get this acceleration, that value are m1 minus m2 upon m1 plus m2 minus capital M. Okay, so we get this acceleration, I mean the expression of acceleration in the form of m1, m2 and m. Okay, and g, and now we put this acceleration in any equations. Okay, in equation number 1, then we will get tension T1, and now when we put acceleration in equation number 2, we will get tension T2. Okay, so now when we put acceleration, I mean the value of acceleration in equation 1, then we will get tension T1, and when we put acceleration A in equation number 2, okay, here equation 1 and here equation number 2, then we will get tension T2 in the string.